My name's Daniel. I'm making a video every day until Cleetus invites me to the Freedom Factory. On this episode, we're doing a garage tour. Welcome to my humble two-car garage. It never used to be like this. I started out with no garage or anything, working on dirt, gravel, and all that awful stuff that I'm sure other people do. The last place I rented, I did have a garage, but I wasn't really supposed to work in there. So it wasn't really like I had a garage. I had it a little bit. Like I'd have to get something done, that night or something like that. So there was a lot of restrictions to having it. To me, it doesn't really count. But yeah, you can do cool stuff without a garage. I started with no garage and I built Celica with a 5.0 engine in it, 302. And yeah, you don't need a cool garage to build cool stuff, but it sure helps. It makes things a lot more enjoyable. You can throw the heater on in here in the winter. I do have an air conditioner here, but it's not insulated well enough, so it really doesn't do anything. But that could change if you like, comment, and subscribe. I might have enough money to throw some insulation in here. But let me take you around, give you a tour of what I'm working with. It's nothing special. It's all you need to get started building stuff. On this side, we've got my jet heater. It lives over there. It's rigged up. It works, but I don't know how long it's going to work. It's totally rigged and not in great shape. I've gotten 2 winters out of it so far, but we'll see how much longer it lasts. I've got my Eastwood welder over here. It's a multi-process, but so far I've only done MIG welding with it. I'll try the other stuff out soon. I do have some videos on this cart. It's like a medical cart that I welded a piece of angle iron on to hang your grinders and stuff. And I built some drawers under there. I modified it a little bit. I guess I modified it for the gas tank. So I have some videos on that. I've got a pedal car here. I made a video where I tried to power it with a drill. Just for fun, and yeah, it didn't really work that great, but I'd love to do something cool with it. It's got a metal body, so there's a lot of opportunities there to widen it, lengthen it, do whatever you need basically, because it's metal and you can do that stuff. And I think it could be a cool project. Could have like a motorcycle engine or something in it. Something I can do here in the future. And I've got this cool Hot Rod Power Wheels. And it's pretty much the coolest looking one I've ever seen. I want to do something with it, kind of like Grindhard Plumbing Co., but we're not there just yet. You guys can help me get there. Let me know if you like the idea of these projects or have input on what engines and stuff to use. Got my generator for backup house power if we need it. Toolbox, that's got all the tools and all that whatnot. The top's a mess, probably like yours is. And we have the parts washer. I did a few videos on that too, where I basically got it working again, and now I have it to clean parts with. The front of the garage is basically just this big door. It's an oversized garage door, but I don't think it's big enough to put on a 2-car garage. I think it's a little small for that, but big oversized door. And that's pretty much it that's on the front. We'll bring you over to the workbench next. It's pretty messy over here. Take it all in real quick. I'm gonna grab you guys off the tripod and walk you through, basically, I'll be behind the camera, but I think it'll give you a better view of what everything is here. Let's take a little bit closer look here. It's a little messy, sorry. I got used oil to return. This is a Harbor Freight tire machine. And then I bought this thing on top and these cones. They're like tapered. And this has like a duck bill on it, I think they call that. And that made it so much more useful. It's still not perfect. I did scratch my rims a little bit using it. For steel wheels, it'd be awesome. Or if you were like drifting or something and changing tires all the time, it would be really good. But it's not a tire machine. It will screw up your wheels a little bit. But I don't know. It's better than nothing. How about that? And this workbench, by the way, this came with the garage. I didn't build it, but it's pretty sturdy. So I haven't really done anything with it. It's good. These drawers are really interesting. This is just a deep drawer, but this is the interesting one. So it pulls out, and then somebody put slides on it. So then there's a drawer within your drawer. I think maybe Exhibit made this drawer. I don't know. But it actually is kind of handy. I've got like the Harbor Freight kits up here and stuff like that, and gloves. So I don't know. I actually kind of like it. I'm not going to lie. And then we have the beer fridge. It's empty right now. Well, there's some candy in there. We'll have to eat some of that. Just some things hanging. Oh, this is pretty cool. This shelf thing, this whole top piece of it was in the garage, came with it. It looks like it's purpose built for something, like it's got these blocks on each side. It's kind of like trimmed out. So for a while I just left it in the garage because I figured I would come across something in the house that required that or something, and I never did. So I made a shelf out of it, and I keep lots of stuff up there, and it keeps it out of the way. I have a sandblaster back there that I haven't tried either. But yeah, I keep some stuff up here. Gives me a lot more storage. I'm doing everything I can to maximize storage. So this is the bench. It's filthy. I bought one of these Harbor Freight wire, what are these? What do you call these? Crimp connector kits. I think I bought this whole thing for like $40 or something. That was like a really good buy. I would highly recommend that. This pegboard came with the house, but I bought some pegs. I bought these somewhere at Home Depot or Lowe's. They're really cool. They hang your power tools, and they fit like little normal things, and then they fit the big impact wrench too, which is kind of cool. So that's been pretty handy. That's all stuff that you use normally. It's there ready to go. And then over here we have our sockets and stuff like that. So everything you need is right here where you need it at the bench, or if you're working on a car, it's parked here probably, and you're right near it. There's my other $50 supercharger that I got at one of the car shows. That needs to go on something because that'll make it a lot of fun. And we got some storage over here. I have a whole bunch of paint cans, and I need a clever storage solution for those. I haven't figured that quite out yet. I saw something where they like the cans kind of slotted in like on an angle. I'm not sure if I'm explaining that. Maybe I demonstrate. Like it'd be on the wall on an angle like that, and it's like, I don't know, a couple 2x4s or something, and you can just put a whole bunch of cans in. So that might be something cool to build. This shelf needs some work too. I feel like it needs a second shelf, and I think it needs some reinforcing too. I think it's sagging a little bit, and then that might be more useful. The other thing that would make this shelf more useful too is I built this. It goes in a receiver hitch thingy, like adapter thing that's bolted to the table. And I think originally I wanted to have the option to take this out and put it in the bumper of my truck, but I've never used it that way, and it wobbles a lot. It's up a little bit higher than would be ideal. You know, having it 2 inches lower would be nice. So I'm probably gonna get rid of that, or maybe I'll leave that bolted on there and get some jaws for this one and bolt it to the table. I don't know. Either way, I think that whole thing needs to go. It's just not a good situation. Normally I slide my jack right in here, by the way, so it's usually out of the way, but everything's a disaster right now. Probably should have cleaned before I filmed this video, but I'm trying to film a video every day, so I'm busting my butt. Don't have a lot of time. This is how it normally looks. So I got some tires here to use on one of those projects I was talking about maybe doing. Here's the press. So I did a video on that. I found these wheels at the car show for 10 bucks for 4, and I welded them onto it. So the cool thing is Ideally, there wouldn't be so much junk here, and this would roll in and out real easily. So that was the whole plan behind that, but this area has been collecting some junk. This toolbox goes in my truck, but it fell over, and all the sockets fell out of their spots and need put back. So I took it out to do that, but I need like an hour to just put them back, and then that could get out of there. That still just floats around, does whatever. Those are in the wagon normally, but I just used it, so they're out in the way. There's my 350. I built that for 500 bucks. I have videos on that. Check that out. And then we have kayak storage. I got these cool L bracket hanger things from Walmart, and those hang on the wall and take up so much less room than anywhere else I could put them. And then we just have some random stuff under there. I guess I'll keep taking you over this way because it's hard to show. That's where I keep the mower. I just fold it up every time I use it. It's kind of annoying. But I don't know. It's where it fits. And then there's my compressor. I think I got that for like 20 bucks or something. I put this muffler on the intake. I did a video on that just to quiet it down a little bit because it's super obnoxious, and I'm usually out here at midnight and I hate being completely obnoxious to my neighbors. So I built that, hung some brooms and shovels up to save some room. And then there's really not a whole lot to talk about on this other wall. It's kind of a catch-all / like gardening stuff, so it's a mess. But I do have an air conditioner over there. That's just a wall unit that I got for free. But if this place was insulated a little bit, I think even just foam insulation on the ceiling there and a little bit on the walls or something, I think that would do a lot and go a long ways. And that air conditioner might actually work if we did that. I'd like to give a tip for the lighting. Anyone who has a garage with screw-in lights, you can buy these at Walmart for like $6 or $7. They are 4,000 lumens, and they're like $7. They screw into your normal socket, and they're not going to overload it because they're LEDs. So they're a fantastic upgrade. I have a bunch of, I don't know if you'll be able to even see them, a bunch of like recessed lighting that somebody put up here. And that one I put in myself. But they're all running those bulbs. Except for that one, I spent $20 on an incandescent one of the same lumen rating. So go to Walmart, get yourself some of these guys. And that's it. It's a pretty simple garage, but I'm happy to have it, and it's a great space to work and grow in. Make sure you guys also check out my 4Runner build. I put a M90 supercharger on it. I built everything myself. I did it here in this garage or at that rental property where I really wasn't supposed to be working. So I didn't have anything fancy, no fancy tools or anything. I just put the hard work in and got it done. Same thing with this. I'm filming a video every day. I'm working really hard because I want to get monetized. And I'm also kind of hoping to meet Cleetus. I think that'd be a great way to also grow the channel. So check out my video here on why I want to meet Cleetus, and tune into my other videos. I'm crazy. I'm doing one every day to work hard, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.